What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies 2. Oh yeah, guys. So, I've been doing some things off camera. I've cleaned up this area a lot. We were laying out grass and we were spawning some mobs and stuff, and we didn't really need to do that anymore since we have each of those mob types in the safari nets now. I have gotten some chickens to spawn here, some cows and some sheep before I decided to remove the grass. So yeah, we have some of those drops now. I removed the extra 3 dirt we had over here, so now we just got the 1 dirt block. Yeah, I was just doing some cleaning up around this place. Removed the trash can that was over here too, that's never gotten used. I'll just throw things off the edge if I want to throw things away. Yep, just trying to get some things, like I said, some things cleaned up, a little bit more tidy around this place. Off camera, I did go ahead and I made 2 more grinders over here, and I did make some solar panels, and these solar panels are pretty cool. This is the second tier. They can hold 250,000 RF, which is pretty close to what this holds, isn't it? This holds 2 million, this holds, how much? 250,000? Okay, so it's not quite the same. But these solar panels have enough juice in them that they can power these grinders full-time all of the time, so there's really no point in having this hardened energy cell over here. We can just use that for power storage later. This drum is about half full now. That's not too bad. And yeah, so I have the drops going to this chest. Underneath the chest we have transfer nodes that are pulling the items out of this chest. It's just temporary storage so the grinders don't throw the items on the ground. So transfer nodes underneath it that are routed and go into our blue chest right here. So we never really have to come to the back of that thing other than to look at those machines or I guess access these drums. But yeah, all of our drops are being filtered right into this chest automatically for us, which is pretty cool. So we're getting a lot of stuff, a lot of enchanted bows. That's a power 2 bow. What is this one they have? That's power 2. And this one's got more durability. You know what? I'm going to swap those. Yeah, we're getting a lot of ender pearls, a lot of bones and arrows. We got iron. We got lots of these different mob armor drops. Chain mail, that's not too bad. People are saying that I should be eating zombie brains. It says it's a nourishing meal. It sounds disgusting eating a zombie brain. Actually, what they're saying is that I should make the drying rack and dry those out. They're a pretty good food source. If we get to the point where we need food, yeah, we got them here. We can go ahead and do that. But for now, it's pretty awesome. As mobs spawn in, they automatically get killed by one of those 3 grinders. So never really have a buildup of mobs over there. Yeah, I've just been standing back here watching them spawn in and then immediately die. I mean, we gotta wait for the idle time of the grinders. But yeah, I mean, they'll just kill them all. There's no mob that'll just stay there anymore, which is pretty awesome. Okay, some things that I want to do today. I want to start working on getting resources. For instance, like last episode, we set up this thing to get automatic dirt. Well, I guess to automatically compost items into dirt. I would like to get a way that we can set up, how do I want to say this? I want to get a way where we can make mass quantities of dirt. What I want to do is just get a bunch of resources like dirt and stone and wood, so we can move out of this place. We can build up higher and actually start on our proper base. So I think one of the things I want to do, I want to set up a builder, not a builder, a planter and a harvester over here to automatically plant trees, chop them down. I want to set up a way to turn cobblestone into smooth stone. And I want to try and get some leaves, I think, from those trees. Once we get enough saplings going on, I want to change it over to leaf mode, so it is collecting leaves and we can compost those. I think that's some things that I'd like to see happen today. Also, our quest book, I have unlocked a few more quests here. We have 4 with unclaimed rewards, and no, not all of these are from killing mobs this time. See, Sky Farm, Tinker, Toys, Storage Wars, Power Grid. Okay, so we got a quest with an unclaimed reward on this one, and that was for making a solar panel. Solar panel 1, so we can go and claim that. That is redstone. Assembly line, mob hunter. Okay, we got 2 mob hunters in here. We'll claim this one. And yeah, we got some sheep spawning, like I said, and I've been killing those guys, and I got rid of the grass just so we don't have to deal with that. So let's see, what else do we got here? Botanical engineering. So, botanical seeds completed. If you sift podzol, you can collect seeds that will grow mystical flowers. Podzol can be crafted. You can find the recipe through NEI. Yeah, we already discovered that, and we've already done this, and that is going to give us a reward of a white flower seed and a Lexica Botania. But I don't think we're going to be messing around with Botania just yet. Yeah, there's also applied energistics that I'm kind of interested in getting into. Since we have unlimited power right now, not a whole lot of power, but unlimited power, I would like to start moving these items out of chests into an AE system so I can just search for things and not have to like struggle trying to find them in these chests. That's for sure. Okay, so we will just go ahead and dump all these items in here and this over here. Okay, so the first thing I want to work on today, let's do harvester and planter. We'll try and get these two set up. So a planter is going to require some plastic, some pistons, copper gears, gold ingot, and machine frame. So we've seen these, and a flower pot. We've seen pretty much all these items before. And then a harvester is going to require 2 Invar axes. So we need a bit of Invar for this. A little bit of iron for the shears, some gold gears. All right. Machine frame and the redstone reception coil. Is that what that was? Yeah, redstone reception coil. Okay, so I'm going to get a little crafting done, guys. We'll make those 2 items, and we'll look at getting those hooked up here in just a minute. Alright, guys. So we went ahead and crafted up a bunch of stuff here. So just a few more pieces to go. So there's our planter, and there's our harvester. Alright, so we ended up with a little bit of extra glass here. We can just put that over in our storage, which is fine. We'll use that later. So now we have a harvester and a planter. So by default, I believe both of these do a 3x3 area, which is fine. That's all we need. So I think what we're gonna do, let's come over here and we'll get rid of you. I think we'll get rid of you. And can we put the planter down 1 block right there? Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be fine. So we will put dirt on top. How did I get 2 dirt on me? What the heck? What? Am I duplicating dirt? What's going on? Okay, now I only got 1 dirt. Weird. Yeah, there was something happening there. That's a little weird. Okay, so there's the center. So we'll have 2 around it, right like this. I'm gonna move this chest in a bit. We'll leave it right there for now, just to keep things simple. And we do need some light over here, obviously. We are not bright enough. Okay, so now that's done. So underneath here is our planter. So we're gonna need a harvester, and I think we can just stick that right on top of this torch. I can't remember if we face it this way or the other way. Nope, the other way. Okay, and we'll go right like this. Perfect. Okay, so the planter will plant the saplings on the dirt. The harvester will harvest whatever it is. We're gonna do trees. So we need to get power to these machines. So we're gonna need some power pipes. We're gonna need some solars. I actually ended up making 5 of those 2nd tier solars, so we should have a couple extra in here somewhere. It is so hard to try and find things in this chest. So let's do there they are. Yeah, we've got 2 solar panel 2s. I don't know if we're gonna need 2, but I'm gonna take 2 with us. Also, I was just making some more speed upgrades over here. I've been trying to fill up these barrels full of stuff. So right now, I think we're working on sand, and then I got sand in here to turn into dust. But yeah, I would like to get 64 of each one of these. So I put in 64 speed upgrades, and I made a few extra since we had extra pyrotheum, so now we got 12 into our sieve. Eventually, we'll get those all fixed up, so there'll be all of the power in there. We're gonna need, let's see, so we have the solar panel, we need pipes, so we need flux ducts, leadstone, yeah, leadstone should be fine. So just some lead, some glass, and some redstone. So I put the glass back in here, grabs a little bit of lead, and some redstone. Alright. So what was it? It was like this, and then redstone everywhere else? Is that what it was? Yeah, okay. So let's just make, I think 18 should be more than enough for right now. Yeah, we just need to get power down to these machines. Okay, so that torch is gonna actually have to go bye-bye. Can I get to that machine? Okay, just like this. So do that, that. All right, so that'll give us our power. And I should just be able to stick a solar right there. Maybe I'll stick 2 on either side. Okay, so that'll provide the power to both of those machines. These should be filling up. Yep, quite nicely. What about the planter? Can I click that? No, I think it's just too far away. I can't reach it. Okay, we'll just assume that's got power. Actually, I can do this, right? Yeah, it's got power in here. Okay. We're going to have to get some saplings in there too. We are going to have to remove this because out the back, we're going to output items. I think it'll output into a pipe, but we're going to pipe those items down back into the planter. So we are going to need some item transfer nodes, or not item transfer nodes, but I think we're still going to stick with thermodynamics. So item ducts. So that requires hardened glass for these particular ones. Let's see, there's an item duct opaque, which is tin and lead. Impulse item duct. That requires glowstone, I think, doesn't it? Yeah, we're not gonna do those just yet. We're not quite there yet. So I think we will just do the opaque one. So that's 2 tin and a lead. That's actually not too expensive. So lead and tin. I believe we already had lead over here, right? So tin, lead. No, it's the other way. All right, so we got some of these item ducts now. So our engine is off. We'll turn our engine on so we can hover a bit, and we'll come down here and place pipe. All right, there we go. I think that pretty much completes that. We are gonna want to filter items because we don't want everything the harvester's sending down there. We only want saplings, so we're gonna have to look at getting some filters going on for this. I probably will stick a chest or barrel on either side. Probably 2 barrels. We're probably gonna want 1 barrel for wood, and we'll probably want 1 for leaves at some point. Yeah, we're gonna have to set something up here. I know when you chop down, or at least in the past when I've done this, if you set this harvester to leaf mode, you don't get saplings. So it's kind of like you need 2 of these set up, 1 to do regular, tearing it down to get extra saplings to replenish the one that's doing the leaves only. Maybe we will just do this without leaves, without shearing the leaves for now. So I'll just get saplings. So I think we'll have 1 for wood and 1 for saplings later. Okay, so I'm gonna need to set up a couple of barrels. And do we have any wood planks? We do. So we're gonna need that, this, and we'll make a couple chests real quick. So 2 chests, we're gonna need that, and then we're also gonna need some regular wood to make the barrel go faster. That should be enough. We need 14, I believe, for 2 barrels. All right. Very good. So now we got 2 barrels going on. I'm gonna have to figure out how we're gonna do these filtering. I think there are servos that we can hook up to only allow items into one chest or the other. Actually, do I want to face them that way? No, let's face them backwards so I can see them easier when I'm back here, both at the same time. Okay, so we'll do that. So the sapling should go down, and then I'm gonna have to figure out how to make this like the furthest distance away, so like it'll go down that way first, and then when the planter is full, it'll put the saplings over here, or over here, whichever side. But yeah, we'll have to figure that out. Okay, so let's also look at... Oh, can I not do that? Okay, hold on a second. Thermal dynamics. Okay, so we have regular servos, we have filters. Okay, so this is probably what we're going to be needing. We got retrievers. Yeah, I think the filter restricts what may pass through it. Actually, I'm not sure if that's gonna be required. Let's see, if I hit these with the wrenches, can I change them? Okay, so it disconnects. Alright, well, I'll have to figure this out. I know in the past you used to hit these and like you put a vacuum or a dense mode on these. There's probably still ways to do that. I'll have to figure that out. Let me go ahead and finish the rest of this off camera, guys, and we will be right back. Alright guys, so we got that all hooked up. It's not too bad. What I ended up doing is taking these item ducts and just going directly from the back of the harvester just into these barrels here. Underneath this barrel, I do have another item duct and a servo. So this servo is always pulling out of this barrel, and that is going straight over into the planter. So all of our saplings are now in the planter there. I don't know if there really is the vacuum and... what is the other one? The vacuum and the dense mode on these pipes anymore. I was looking, I was like, what's the point of doing that? We can just do it this way. But yeah, there might be a better way of doing that. I don't know. But yeah, it looks like that just grew and it chopped down the tree. I think that was the first one it's done. Oh, we got sludge that we're going to have to deal with too. Yes, that is right. I believe sludge actually slows down the harvester, so we're going to want to make another barrel to store that in until we get a sludge boiler hooked up. So I think we're going to use a bit more iron here. We'll make another drum for that. So let's see. We need a cauldron, a couple of these guys, some of that, a little of this, one of these, and there we go, there's a drum. I do believe the harvester pushes the fluid out as well, so I can just stick this drum directly on top. Yeah, okay, so now we got the sludge in there, so that's not anything we have to worry about. I do want to see, though, if this is going to keep up on power, since that was only the first tree that grew a moment ago. I want to see what happens if we have a couple of trees grown at the same time and it's working pretty hard. I don't know if those first few are going to grow. We got a lot of stuff in the way over here. Doesn't seem like they want a bone meal too easily. Okay, how are we doing on power? Is that keeping up? These solars, light level, 65. Oh, the sun's going down. Interesting. Efficiency. Oh, look at that. Okay. So as the sun is setting, the efficiency goes down on these. That's something I didn't know. So they won't work at night. I did know that there's upgrade slots here. What mod is this? Solar Flux. Okay, so I know there are upgrades for these. Capacity upgrade, efficiency upgrade, transfer rate upgrade, low light upgrade. These are probably what we're going to need. And hold shift for details. Generates more RF in low light environments but less in full brightness. I don't know if we want that either. I was hoping there would be a way that they would just work like full capacity until it's a nighttime or something. Don't think that's the case. But does look like this is going to be keeping up on power. I mean, we were, you know, kind of making this go pretty quickly, a lot faster than it would be going. Oh, that's a big one. Is going to be able to take that one down pretty quickly? Oh, yeah, it's shearing the leaves right now. It is going to town. How are we doing on power on this thing? The power is keeping up. It is producing sludge. All right, so we got about 7 buckets worth of that. And these are draining. That might just be because it doesn't have sunlight on that side. Yeah, you know, I think this is going to work just fine. I don't know if we needed the 2 panels, but definitely that's helping, going to keep this powered up full time all of the time. So as far as wood we've collected right now, we've already gone over a stack. I don't know if we got any more apples. And all of our saplings, if we did get more, are in the planter down below. So it's going to be a little while before we get a buffer of those. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. Now we have automatic wood production. Once we get enough oak wood, I might switch it over to spruce, or I think we have birch, but I don't think we have jungle just yet. But yeah, we'll try and get all those different wood types eventually. I did want to get those going so we have building materials if I want to build something out of wood or whatever. Another thing, I want to start taking some of this cobble that we're making and some of this lava that we're making, combine the two and make regular smooth stone. So I'm probably going to set up something off camera real quick, try and get that going, and we'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, so I went in and made up some things so we can set up an automatic smooth stone processor. So we're going to need a production table. I'll just go ahead and stick that right here on the end. So this should be able to be filled up full of cobblestone. We're going to have to put an upgrade in here, so we'll put a furnace right like that. So we have a furnace slot. So we're going to want to increase the production speed. We'll put 8 times in there. This table does require power, so we have lava right here as well. So we will put in a lava generator. And I don't know if we need this auto transfer thing. We'll look at that in a minute. So we need to get the lava into the table. So first things first, let's go ahead and get some transfer pipes hooked up. All right, so that should start powering this guy. There we go. Now we're getting lava power. This is getting power just like we want. Yeah, as far as the table goes, we want to select that furnace, and we want to say we want an input from, I think that's actually, yeah, it'll be this one. Okay, so now we're getting cobblestone, and we are smelting it, so that is one step of the process done. Next thing, we need to get a barrel, so we'll put a barrel right here, and I think transfer, we'll say the backside is going to be an output, and we'll just use a transfer node right like this, and that should start putting smooth stone into this barrel. Okay, I think that's all we need. I guess we don't need this auto transfer. I think it says it enables auto transfer to and from the table, but I think what that is for is so you can transfer from like this slot into a crafting thing and then do something with it that way. I was thinking that you might need that to output directly from the table, but I guess we don't need that. So yeah, we are automatically creating smooth stone now. So that's another resource that we will have on hand all of the time. When we do build our platform that's actually going to be up higher, I don't really want to build anything out of cobblestone, or at least I don't want to make the whole thing out of cobblestone. We might use it for accents for something, I don't know. But anyway, the smooth stone and slabs are going to look a lot better in my opinion. We will be having plenty of wood planks over here. How is this doing? Have we gotten a surplus of saplings? Probably not. I assume this is going to take a little bit of time before that happens. We might even expand this out, put some upgrades in that planter down below and make it so it can plant more trees. Yeah, eventually we want to have this set up to be the max size so we can always produce enough wood and enough leaves and all of that stuff. Okay, so that's done. I was thinking we would set this up to collect leaves and we could process that into dirt. I think we're going to hold off on that until we get a supply of saplings going on. Because like I said, when you shear leaves, I don't believe you get saplings back from the MFR harvester. And yep, we don't want to run out of saplings. That would be bad. Okay, so I think we can take a look at our quest book. Have we got any more things? Doesn't look like there are any, right? Yeah, and there's no more. Maybe what we should do, let's jump into Tinkers real quick. I'm sorry, not Tinkers, Applied Energistics. Why did it say Tinkers? I don't know. Sky High. Before you can get started in Applied Energistics, you will need Sky Stone. To get Sky Stone, make a stone barrel, fill it with lava, right-click the barrel with Sky Stone Dust. Sky Stone Dust can be found by sieving dust. Right. So we've already gotten some Sky Stone Dust, I do believe, in here somewhere. Right here. Right. So it said make a barrel full of lava. A stone barrel full of lava. So I think we could actually just take this little guy and stick that right there. Does that fill up? Yep, that fills up with lava. Perfect. And we can right click it, and there we go. There is some Sky Stone. Now, how much of that are we actually going to need? Let's see what this thing says. Sky Stone block, we have one, right? Don't we? Or did we get... Oh, we have to smelt it, I think, to turn it to Sky Stone block. Sky Stone block. Okay. So So I'll give us another one. And that's our quest. That's the only thing that's available to us right now. Really? Okay. I was expecting that to unlock some other things and get us going here, but I guess not. Maybe this wants us to complete some earlier things before it'll let us do that. Let's take a look here real quick. So to make applied energistics, we are going to just kind of look at this real quick, see what we can come up with. So a skystone chest, I don't think that's what we need. Some of the things we will need though are like the inscriber silicon press, like these things. Block of iron. Ah. So if we pour a molten nickel, we just get that. Is that what that is? That's kind of what it looks like. Okay, so if we just pour like molten copper, that'll give us these presses. Okay, so that's how we're gonna do that. I think, how do we get like a charger? Okay, so we need the Fluex. Well, I was hoping we'd be able to jump into this, and I was hoping this was gonna give us some quests. I mean, obviously we can figure it out if we go through the recipes and get all that done, but maybe we should just hold off on that a little bit. That's fine, that's fine. Another thing that I wanted to do, we were talking about this last episode, is setting up the mob spawner because we wanted to get the feathers. Well, we're collecting the mob juice over there right now, but like I said earlier in this episode, we did get some chickens to spawn, and I do have feathers here, so we can continue on with that process. We needed the floral black powder, we needed a feather, and we needed a book. And I think I have used up all of my books. We have leather in here that we could use. So there's leather, we need paper. So where's my sugar cane? All right. So we will do this, that. Leather, that, and this one. Will that make our book and quill? Okay. So there's that out of the way. Let's actually look at the quest book. Let's get back to where we were for that one. That was under, I can't remember, Skyfarm? Analyzing mutations. Ah, that's right. So agricultural journal is what we were trying to make. And so we need that, we need some seeds, and we need crops. All right. So let's go and stick that right here. We need some seeds. I think we have some wheat seeds that we can go ahead and part with. And then we need crops, and I think you make those just out of sticks, right? It's been a while since we've done that. Let's go and make those like this. All right. Did I place these in the wrong order, or can we not use wheat seeds? No, we did that. Okay, so there's an agricultural journal. So we finally got that done. And then a seed analyzer. Seed analyzer. Okay, so we need the stained glass pane, which is from stained glass, which is glass and the ceramic dye. I think we do have some ceramic dye, but I don't think we have enough in here. No, we have porcelain clay. All right. Well, I am going to make some of that ceramic dye. We have to make some dust to make the clay to get this going. So let me go ahead and bust that out of here, and we'll take a look at that seed analyzer real quick and see what that looks like. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. All right, so I took another look at that recipe, and it looks like we can use practically any kind of glass pane. So I just made regular glass panes out of 6 pieces of glass, not the ceramic ones from MFR or whatever. So there we go. There's an AgriCraft seed analyzer. All right, so what does this thing look like? Okay, we got a little progress bar, it looks like. We got a spot to put a seed in, and I think that's where we put a journal. Okay, well, you know, over here, we had wheat seeds. One of them doesn't match because it says unidentified. I think this is one we had planted previously, and these are just the regular vanilla ones. So if we take this one that says unidentified and we put it here, Okay, this machine does not require power. Growth 1, gain 1, strength 1. Interesting. Okay, so... Oh, this got a little animation where it shows it spinning around. That's cool. I like it. What does our quest book have to say? Maybe it'll give us some more information about this since I've never used this mod before. Before you can get really started with mutating crops, you will need a way to store your findings. A seed analyzer equipped with an agricultural journal can scan seeds and record the mutations and requirements. Okay. Well, we've got both of those done, so that's going to give us Podzol and a reward bag. So now we have a quest for new crops. To get new species of crops, you will need to mutate common crops through crossbreeding. Crop sticks can be placed on tilled soil, sand, mycelium, podzol, and any valid dirt. Till soil using a mattock. To crossbreed crops, you will need to plant one species on crop sticks, leave an empty block suitable for the type of crop you are attempting to get, and then plant the other crop on crop sticks on the other side. On the other side of your mutation block, place an empty crop stick on an empty space and right-click it with another crop stick. This will form a grid. Be careful though, empty crop sticks can spawn weeds. A watering can speed up the rate in which crops grow and mutations occur. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do... did I? No, I guess I never made the extra crop sticks. Let's do that. Okay, so what I'd like to do is try and crossbreed sugar canes with each other. I don't know if we can make these better by crossbreeding them. Can we actually do... Okay, we can't put those in here, so that won't work. So what can we crossbreed? Can we do like wheat seeds with wheat seeds then? Let's try another wheat seed. Growth, gain, strength. Okay. So I don't know what happens if you mutate two different wheat seeds together. Guess we'll just go ahead and break all these. This is stuff that we will find out. So crop stick, crop stick, crop stick. We will do both of these identified seeds. One here, one there, and then an empty crop stick in the center. I think that's what it said we had to do. Now it said to speed up the process we can use a watering can. So that sounds like something I definitely want to do because I don't want to sit there and look at crops grow for the next, however long it's going to take forever. So I don't know if these have to, oh, there we go. Okay, so something already spawned in the center there. Wheat have sprouted here. So that was actually kind of quick. That's a good way. Well, wait. Weeds. It says these are weeds. Okay, did we just lose our seeds? I think. No, we got our seeds back. So why did we get weeds? I don't know. Let's do that. Do these have to be fully grown? Maybe. Seed growth 14, 29. I kind of feel like maybe we should fully mature the plants. Well, this is something I'm gonna have to figure out. We'll put that here. We'll put another seed there. So this also says unidentified, actually. We ended up getting another... Okay. So if I put here and here, and we water can, what happens? This says weeds. This is not what we want. So I guess I just have to keep doing this and make sure we don't get weeds. Oh, here we go. Crops have grown. Okay, so I am curious what this new crop is going to be. Is this going to be better or is it going to be exactly the same? Alright, so we have that one that's already identified. Let's go ahead and break this. This says it's unidentified. And we'll put that right like that. And it's the same. Okay, Those two are exactly the same. So I wonder if there is a way where we can continue to do this and we'll get better and better. I think that's something I'm just going to have to try off camera, since this is not exactly the funnest thing in the world to watch. Seeds have grown. So maybe I could just break those right away. Oh, okay, here we go. Now we got growth too. All right, so I think what we'd want to do is break like this guy here. Put that right there. We'll put our growth 2 seed right like that. We can just go ahead and grow that a little bit. I think that's how this works. So we keep getting better and better, and we replace like the plants on either side, and then they will hopefully spawn a child. Oh, I see. And when we actually crossbreed, we lose our crop sticks, so we're gonna have to keep making those. Aha. Alright, guys. Well, I tell you what. I was gonna continue to do this, but I think we've seen how this is gonna go. I'm gonna continue. Whoops, fell down the hole. I'm gonna continue to do this a little bit off camera, see if we can get some really epic wheat seeds that will grow really fast. What is the other things? We got gain. I don't know what that is, and strength. I don't know what that is either. Maybe strength resist weeds. Maybe gain is how many crops you get per. I don't know. I'll figure that stuff out, or you guys can let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I'll go ahead and start working on this a little bit off camera, guys. Try and get some really awesome wheat crops going. Maybe we'll try and mutate into other things in the future. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you did like it. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.